first one, you have to play table tennis indoors and the ball has to hit the table. Let's notice together. Have to, has to. When do we use have to or has to? Okay, when we express obligations or something very important to do, we use have to or has to. When it's very necessary to do the thing, you use have to or has to. Now, let's have together some more examples. Look at the kid here. He's got a toothache. So we tell him, you have to see the dentist. You have to see the dentist. It's very important to see the dentist. It's very necessary. So, look here. After you, the subject, we use have to, and after have to, we use the past form of the verb. You have to see. You have to see. Now let's move to another example. Look at Dana and Sammy. They have failed in their exam. So we tell them, Dana and Sammy have to study harder. Or instead of Dana and Sammy, we can say, they have to study harder. They have to study harder. Let's notice together. After the subject, we use have to, and after have to comes the past form of the verb. Now let's move to the last example. Smoking is very dangerous. So, my dad has to stop smoking. My dad has to stop smoking. Or instead of my dad, we can say he has to stop smoking. Notice together. He, it's a singular pronoun. So after he comes, has to, and after has to comes the past form of the verb. From that, we can conclude I, you, we, they come with have to plus the past form of the verb. For example, I have to get up early. Now, with she, he, it, she, he, it come with has to plus the main verb. For example, the girl has to go to school. Again, the girl has to go to school. Now it's practice time. Let's begin with the first activity. Look, say and write, use have to. Look at Rania, help her mother. Make a sentence. Thank you very much. Rania has to help her mother. Rania has to help her mother. Next, look at the children here. Drink milk. Thank you. Children have to drink milk. Children have to drink milk. Now the last one, look at Fadi and look at his room. Clean his room. Thank you very much. Fadi has to clean his room. Again, Fadi has to clean his room. Now, let's read this sentence together. Mom feels much better now. You don't have to call a doctor. Mom was sick, but she is okay now. It's not necessary to call a doctor. So we say you don't have to call a doctor. You can call him, but it's not necessary. Again, Mom feels much better now. You don't have to call a doctor. Now, when do we use don't have to or doesn't have to? When it's not necessary to do something, we use don't have to, doesn't have to. Now, we can conclude also I, you, we, they come, don't have to plus the main verb, and she, he, it come with doesn't have to plus the main verb. Now, let's move to an activity, make negative. The first one, look at Amir. Amir has to get up early. Now negate this sentence. Thank you very much. Amir doesn't have to get up early. Amir doesn't have to get up early. Another one, we have to drink a lot of juice. Now negate this sentence. Excellent. We don't have to drink a lot of juice. Again, we don't have to drink a lot of juice. Now the last one, look at Maya. Maya has to tidy her bed. Thank you. In the negative form, Maya doesn't have to tidy her bed. Now we're going to talk about forming questions, but after a short break. Stay with us. Now, how to make questions using have to. Let's read this sentence together. They have to walk to school. Notice here, we have they. They have to walk to school. The same sentence, they have to walk to school, but we add the auxiliary verb do, and we end it with a question mark. and it becomes, do they have to walk to school? Do they have to walk to school? Let's have an example. We have to find a job. Make it a question. Yes, no question. Thank you very much. Do we have to find a job? Do we have to find a job? Now let's move to another sentence. Sandy has to get up early. Notice here we have Sandy. It's a singular noun or singular subject. Sandy has to get up early. To form yes, no question, the same sentence, Sandy, but we change has into have, and we add the auxiliary verb does, and we end it with a question mark. And it becomes, does Sandy have to get up early? Now let's have an example. Dad has to drive to work. Again, Dad has to drive to work. Make it yes, no question. Thank you. Does Dad have to drive to work? Thank you so far. Now let's check together what we have learned. We have an activity now. Make questions. They have to tidy their room. Make it a question, but notice together, they, it's a plural pronoun. So, what should you use? Do or does? Thank you. We use do. Do they have to tidy their room? Again, do they have to tidy their room? Now let's move to another one. Goffy has to watch a film. But notice here, Goffy is a singular subject. So, what should you use? Do or does? Thank you very much. We use does. Does Goffy have to watch a film? Now another one. I have to clean my teeth. It's very necessary to clean your teeth. Now, make it a question. Thank you very much. Do I have to clean my teeth? Do I have to clean my teeth? Now another one. Ali has to wash his hands. Notice together. Ali is a singular subject. So we use, excellent, does. Does Ali have to wash his hands? Again, does Ali have to wash his hands? Now let's move to the last one. My mom has to work hard. Again, my mom has to work hard. Excellent. Does my mom have to work hard? Again, does my mom have to work hard? You did an awesome job. Now let's move to another activity. Tell a friend the rules for a good health. Use have to. Let's begin with the first one. Eat some fruit and vegetables every day. Now, tell the same sentence but use have to. Yes, very good. You have to eat some fruit and vegetables every day. Now let's move to the next one. Do some exercises every day. Also here, tell the same sentence but use have to. Yes, very good. You have to do some exercises every day. Again, you have to do some exercises every day. Keep clean. Very good. You have to keep clean. Again, you have to keep clean. Now the last one, get enough sleep. Get enough sleep. Yes, very good. You have to get enough sleep. You have to get enough sleep. Now, we still have more activities, but after a short break. Stay with us. Dear students, welcome back. Now, Salah and Ruba are talking about their weekend, what they have to do and what they don't have to do at their weekend. Let's listen and read together.
We don't have to go to school today, Ruba. It's Saturday.
Yes, but we have to sleep early tonight.
I can watch television now and play basketball this afternoon.
And I can finish my new painting. I'm also going to listen to some music.
What do you have to do this evening, children?
I have to pack my bag. Then I have to go to bed early.
We have to get up early in the morning for school.
Don't forget, you have to take some special things to class tomorrow.
Now let's listen again to them.
We don't have to go to school today, Ruba. It's Saturday.
Yes, but we have to sleep early tonight.
I can watch television now and play basketball this afternoon.
And I can finish my new painting. I'm also going to listen to some music.
What do you have to do this evening, children?
I have to pack my bag. Then I have to go to bed early.
We have to get up early in the morning for school.
Don't forget, you have to take some special things to class tomorrow.
Salah have to pack his bag. Again, Salah have to pack his bag. Notice here, Salah, it's a singular subject. Here we have. Is it okay to use have? Of course not. Salah has to pack his bag. Again, Salah has to pack his bag. Another one, they doesn't have to sleep early. Notice here, they, it's a plural pronoun. And here we have doesn't. Thank you. They don't have to sleep early. They don't, not doesn't, it's don't. They don't have to sleep early. Now the last one, we don't have to going to school today. Notice here, after to you should use the base form of the verb. So, we don't have to go to school today. Again, we don't have to go to school today. Let's move to the last activity for today. Complete the sentences with these words. Let's read these words together. Have to, don't have to, has to, doesn't have to. Let's begin with the first sentence. Don't switch the TV on now. You finish your homework. Is it necessary to finish your homework or not? Thank you. It's very necessary. So we use you have to finish your homework. Again, don't switch the TV on now. You have to finish your homework. Now, number 2, Omar get up very early. He starts work at 7 o'clock. Very good. Omar has to get up very early. He starts work at 7 o'clock. Let's read it one more time. Omar has to get up very early. He starts work at 7 o'clock. Now, number 3, at the weekend, we sleep very early. Is it necessary to sleep very early at the weekend? No, it's not necessary. So we say, at the weekend, we don't have to sleep very early. Again, at the weekend, we don't have to sleep very early. Now, number 4, Rula and Maya. Rula and Maya dry the dishes after dinner every day. Thank you. They have to. Rula and Maya have to dry the dishes after dinner every day. Now, the last task for today. Make your list, have to do list. Let's read these questions together. What do you have to do at home? What do you have to do at home? What do you have to do at school? Now let's move to another list. Right? Don't have to do list. Don't have to do list. Let's read these questions together. What don't you have to do at home? And what don't you have to do at school? That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.